Vice President Sara cries political harassment over removal of police security. Vice President Sara Duterte decried political harassment and called out Philippine National Police Chief General Rommel Marbil for allegedly deceiving the public on the reason why 75 of her PNP security personnel were recalled. The vice president has said that the recall of her security personnel would not affect her work, but she was irked by the series of interviews granted by Marbil where she said he lied. I repeat, I have no problem with the recall of PNP personnel as the security team of the Office of the Vice President, OVP. I can work without security. But I have a problem with the lies being told to the public, especially when these lies are coming from the top police officers themselves. Duterte said in Filipino in an open letter. In an interview, Marbil said there is no threat against the vice president, which prompted him to reduce her security personnel. That, however, was refuted by Duterte, saying that the malicious release of the video footage of her and her family at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport, NAIA, when they left for Germany is a clear threat to her security. Wasn't there a malicious release of a video footage when I was at NAIA? Taken in a place where only airport employees and select people can be there. I don't mind having been publicized, but my husband and underage children were also captured and publicized in such a video, which became a great threat to their security. She said. She added that there were PNP operatives who went to the place where she and her family are residing to do a casing and wanted to know the house they are renting. What does threat mean to you? Can the threat only come from external elements? Isn't it a threat if the harassment comes from the government personnel themselves? Duterte asked. One more thing, you're saying that there is no threat, but you can request additional personnel. Which is which? If you really see no threat against me, why did you leave 45 PNP personnel that you chose? Remember, when it comes to my family's security, I get to say who deserves it, not you. You are just the law, not God, she added. The vice president also stressed that it was not true that the PNP requested the pull out of the 75 personnel. No such request was made. The PSPG, Police Security and Protection Group, only told the OVP that they would take the personnel. We didn't argue anymore because you are the law, right? After this, the relief orders came out at your command. This is also based on the PNP document. She said. Duterte likewise found it dubious that 38 of the 75 PNP personnel covered by the relief order were from Mindanao and were transferred to the National Capital Region as if there is no shortage of police in Mindanao. She said the recall of police personnel was a clear case of political harassment. It was obviously a targeted list and a targeted maneuver, nothing else, she added. The relieving of PNP personnel for Duterte's security came after she resigned as Education Secretary. After I compared the SONA to a catastrophic event and after the cocaine video was released. The vice president was referring to a video supposedly showing President Marcos using illegal drugs that was released by supporters of her father. Former President Rodrigo Duterte, hours before Marcos delivered his third State of the Nation address, but was immediately debunked by allies. Let us spare our people from all the lies. Let us call it what it is, a clear case of political harassment, the vice president said. At the end of her open letter, Duterte urged Marbil to stop mentioning her in his interviews and prioritize the needs of the people.
Well, that's it for today's video. What are your thoughts? Please let us know on the comment section below. Whose celebrity do you want us to feature next? Thank you for watching FASN News Channel.